guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday like clockwork. Guys, I know you see the title and I don't know if many of you even remember, but I did, maybe 2 years ago I think, I did test out an LED mask that I said looks like the mask from The Man in the Iron Mask with Leo DiCaprio. And I'm just like, ugh. If you guys remember that video, that mask shocked me. Not only was the price super inflated to almost $7,000, and then they drop it down, you know, a scam. But it was a time. Does my mother think it's the funniest video in the world? She does, because she does. She clearly does not like me. But y'all, I'm going to try a new LED mask. This is the FaradBeauty LuxeGlow Light Therapy Mask, right? I know. Is it luxury? Sure is. It retails for $225. That's before tax, y'all. So just keep that in mind that these things are expensive. This one does come with a remote, so you can adjust the settings. I think the other one might have. I just don't remember too much about that one because it shocked me and I was done. Absolutely done. So y'all, let's get into this unboxing and try on. I will be trying this for a few weeks. So we're gonna get the unboxing out of the way now. We're gonna do the first test, let you guys know how I feel, and I will be having some updates, some befores and afters, and just really give it a real review. The company did ask me to, try it for a few weeks and see how you feel. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So if you guys are ready to get into this LuxeBeauty, oh God. Whew. If you guys are ready to get into this LuxeGlow LED mask, keep on watching. All right, let's get this bad boy open. As you guys can see, the first time I'm using it, I'm opening it. So it says it's 99 groups. They have 99 LED groups, right? 368 LED bulbs. It's a lightweight, and there's 4 options. There's the, I think that's the near infrared, red, blue, and orange. I don't know what that means. And there's a 1-year warranty. Listen, I already feel better about this because when I tell you the other one, I do want to say though, the other one made you look like you were in The Man in the Iron Mask. And this one looks like Squidward's house. So, upgrades, I guess. Are you gonna follow me on Instagram? Get off me. Alright. Here we go. This is from FaradBeauty. Ooh. I just love how, even when it's not, like, I just can't open anything. And that is, I guess, God couldn't have made me perfect. He couldn't. It's not fair to y'all. So this is the best. I'm kidding. All right. Ooh. Here's how it comes. It comes with a user manual. Now this was sent to me, so they did send me a link on how to use it, because who's going to read this? This is thick as hell. Like some of y'all thought I was on Instagram, but I be lying. Okay, for best results, follow these beauty tips. Wash your face and dry it well. I have to rewash my face before I try this for the first time because I have a serum and a mask on, and you're just supposed to wash your face and then use it before your serums. Okay, y'all? It says if you're sensitive to light, you can use the eye shields on the LED mask to protect your eyes during treatment. However, the FaradBeauty face device is very safe and does not require eye protection. It has passed strict tests. Sorry, y'all. A little bit manic. Okay, it's made of flexible silicone that fits your face. So that's one thing I noticed. The last mask was very hard, right? You put it on, there's a neck piece that didn't really stay on. Like, all of it was a mess, and it had metal prongs inside, and that, no can do. Okay, you're supposed to be charged fully with the USB before use, and it said, okay, cool. Okay, so let's get into the package contents before we dig in, so I know what I'm looking at. So there's the mask, there's the 2 straps, the controller, input cable, charging cable, eye protector, and user manual. Let's do it. We know how I feel about those. So here's the mask. Okay. Does this come off? Okay, yes. So here's the inside, right? This plastic film does come off. I like that it's protecting you. Look at the lip shape. It's like this. Sorry. So here's the mask. This is for the remote, I'm assuming. Here are the straps. Is it Velcro? Okay, so this is Velcro like that. This is so, I like that. So wait. So it goes on like this. So you put the straps, let's just do that now. We're gonna do that now. Because I'll be damned. All right, so you attach the straps. So this is so it'll stay on, obviously, to your head. And you can adjust these, as I'm noticing. So if you got a big old head, you can adjust it that way. If you got a tiny little peanut head, you know, you do that too. And you're going to want the leatherette side is going to be facing the mask. That's it. You guys can't see because just wait. Y'all are so impatient. It's embarrassing to me. Anyway, I'll do that in a second. All right. So that you can attach it, girl. Attach it like that. Too much is going on. All right. There we go. So it'll better fit to your face. Now the eye shields are like this, and I guess you pop them in, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I don't think I'll need it, but I'll try it anyway. We have another, I'm assuming this is the USB charging, and here is the controller. Where do I charge first? It's fancy. Look at that. We got the gold. Wow. It's like the click remote. So there's a power. I'm assuming this is to change the plus and minus is to change the intensity. And I guess the colored light and the timer. I did read that there are different settings. So if you go on the first setting, I think it's like 15 minutes to 20 minutes. And each light that they have, like the near infrared, the red, the blue, the orange, will go on for a time, like a certain amount of time, a preset time. Or you can just set it for like one color for the entire time. I did read that. I was doing my homework, y'all. And I think that's it. But I'm a little confused. Oh, you know what? I'm assuming that this... why is there two things? It's so weird. There's like two USB ports here and then one on the bottom. I'm assuming one is to charge this thing. Let me stop assuming and read what is supposed to go on. Okay, so there's two power inputs up here. And then there's one charging port on the bottom. Told y'all. Right, so yeah, it says remove makeup and clean your face. Secure device using the Velcro straps. Press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn on the device. By default, it will run automatically for 20 minutes in auto mode. To change the mode, you're going to press M. Figure that. Then it says remove the mask, apply moisturizer to skin. So there's that. But like I said, what's it about being pregnant? Do not use if you're pregnant, planning to become pregnant, or menstruating. Why is that? Don't use if you have epilepsy. Don't use if you're allergic to light. Wait, it says if the area being treated worsens for wrinkles and acne, discontinue use and consult a doctor. Contact your doctor if you have any medical questions regarding the use of the devices, and continue use if the device overheats or becomes uncomfortably hot. Use water-based wiping cloths to clean it. Do not rinse directly with water. Do not press the face mask too heavily. Okay, so you don't want to apply it too heavily with the straps. Avoid looking directly at the LED lights. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to charge this up, and I'll come back later tonight to give it a first go. So far, do not use if you're menstruating is wild to me. But So far it looks good. I like it's definitely quality, and if I can't wait to use. So I'm gonna go ahead, charge this, and I'll be all right. We're back. Right? It's been hours, probably like 5 or 6. I did go ahead and just wash my face. I did have on serums and a mask earlier. That is completely gone. And it says let your face completely dry. I did that. I actually am surprised that I let this charge all the way. When I came back to check it, it was full. I was really just gonna use it at whatever it was at for this video because waiting too long is not happening. Ooh, wait. So did just grab my phone with the instructions that were sent to me from the company themselves. As I said earlier, they want me to try it out for a while just to actually get a good review and some real results. So this is going to be over, I guess, some weeks. I'll do 3 weeks of testing it out before I give you guys the actual review. Step 1 says to prepare, remove makeup, and clean your face. And it says this should be done when skin is clean, after removing makeup and thoroughly cleansing skin, before applying serums, moisturizers, or treatments. Okay? Oh God, I'm getting scared. It says secure over. It's telling me how to secure with the straps. So it says then you press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn on the device. By default, it will automatically run for 20 minutes in auto mode. So you can change that by pressing the M. And I wanted to say earlier, the mode selections are different. So if you do auto mode, it'll do 5 minutes on near infrared, 5 minutes on blue, 10 minutes on orange. Oh, and also 5 minutes on red. So that's how it'll go. We're just gonna go with that because I don't know which light I wanna use. So we're just gonna try it out just to be more consistent. I'm going to use the auto mode. I think I'm supposed to use it 3 times a week. Right, so use it for 3 to 5 times a week. After each use, continue with your daily skincare routine. So I'm gonna use this 3 times a week on auto mode. That's how I'm gonna do it, just so that I get to experience all of the lights, and we'll see if it actually makes a difference. I don't like that this is on the right though. So let's do it. I'm gonna look stupid, and you guys might actually enjoy that. So I'm going to first plug this. No, I'm gonna put it on first and then I'll plug it in. We're gonna remove this protective film. It is on there. Get off of me. And I'm going to now look stupid. Let's get all of my hair out of the way. I'm so tired. I've had a shitty weekend for real, y'all. But let's go. Okay. So, oh, how are we gonna do this? All right. It's on. I feel stupid. Do I look stupid? How do I look? I look crazy. All right. What if I put it down here? I don't know if that makes a difference. Okay, it's on. I wish it was a little bit more. I guess it's applied anyway. I definitely look like Squidward's house. So let's get it, gang. I'm going to plug in. It smells like silicone. I'm gonna plug in the top. Gonna hold the power for 3 seconds, it says. Oh, it's on. And it's already at 20 minutes. It's on auto. Has it started? I don't know. I can see the light, but it's not like blinding me if I look forward, but I can look down and then see it. So it's on auto mode. It's gonna do the near infrared, red, blue, and orange. I'm gonna wait for it to pass a minute to see if it just starts like that. How you guys doing? I look foolish. I'm not gonna stay here for the entire 20 minutes. I just wanna make sure that this time goes down, or if I pressed anything else. That wasn't very clear. Okay, how about when I turned it on, one of the battery little things just went away. Kind of weird, because when I was charging it, when I came back and checked, it was completely full. But whatever, do you. How's you guys say? So far, I'm not getting shocked. I didn't think that was going to happen already because there was no metal prongs, but all right, we're good to go. I will be back in 19 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead, give you my first thoughts, and then tell you how I feel after I apply all my moisturizers and those things. So I'll be right back to looking stupid. 20 minutes is up. I added my serums, my moisturizers. So we're good. We're all shiny. Oh gosh. Here's what it looks like. I think there's still a good amount of battery left. So I think you can get maybe like 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say 4 more uses out of this. For now, I think that's fine. It didn't feel bad. It felt a little sticky, but I think it's because of the adhesive that was, or how they stuck the plastic to it, but it definitely sticks to your face. I took a little selfie. Here it is. The light definitely gets down on your neck, so that's taken care of, and it goes through the near infrared, red, blue, and orange. After wearing it, I can see how these would work. They basically would just block the light. Like if you look down, you won't see the light. That's pretty much what it is, because otherwise you don't see the light and it's not an issue. But if you look down, there's that. I did just lay down and try to take a little nap ski, but then my cousin called me, so that was up. But so far, so good. No issues, did not get burned. I do want to say, I'm gonna have to look back at the footage that I got for the before, because now I feel like, is that a bruise? What are these dark marks? That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's a couple dark marks that I didn't notice before. This, I know is there. But like just a couple that like, is this a bruise? What's going on? But I'm just going to have to look at the footage and tell. Here's a close-up of my skin. Just using the vlog camera. Just a little bit easier than zooming in. Just so you guys can see. Again, I will be using this 3 times a week for 3 weeks. At the end of this week, because I'm doing this on a Sunday, so I guess Saturday I'll take another picture, the week 1 picture for progress, and when we get to the end, I'll give you guys my final thoughts, because I feel like it needs a real fair shot, and they did advise me to try it for a little bit. I'm hoping that these are not bruises, but I'm also hoping that if they are, bring up some new skin underneath, you know, because it's supposed to, you know, get the collagen working, all of that good stuff that these lights are supposed to do. I want to see it. So, I'll check back with you guys after week 1. Okay, is it focusing? I don't know what I'm trying to see. I don't have my glasses on. I just took the mask off just now. I literally just remembered that I needed to film. This is the end of week 1, so I did use the mask 3 times this week. I just took it off. As you guys can see, and I am using my vlog camera. I could not be bothered to set up my other camera, but just so you guys can get a better look. Remember when I said I felt like there were bruises on my face? They were. Do you guys see these dark marks? Absolutely was not there when I first put the mask on, but by morning time, it does go away. I don't know if it's doing anything yet. I have been more consistent than I have been in the past. Well, this year's hard, okay? So I haven't been really consistent with my skincare routine, mostly at night, but I have been on top of it. So my skin does look really, really good. But so far, so good. So if you guys get the mask and you try and you notice these marks on your face right after, just understand that it does go away. My nose is a little red. I don't know if I maybe have it on a little too tight, but I don't think so. It doesn't hurt anything, but there's definitely these marks, and sorry that I'm all up in the camera, but just want to show you guys. I'm gonna go ahead with the rest of my nighttime routine, and I'll check back with you on the first day of, oh no, you know what? I'll check back with you at the end of week 2. Okay, week 2 check-in was in my last skincare video. That was before the Halloween stuff. So make sure you go ahead, check it out, and see a little bit of progress, get my thoughts on that, and see more of me looking like Squidward's house. Today, I'm rushing. Literally, it's Monday when you guys are seeing this. I'm trying to get this out for you as soon as possible. I just wasn't feeling well yesterday to finish it up. But I am ready to talk about this mask. So this week is actually the end of week 4. Now, I didn't do a week 3 check-in because I had to do my Halloween shoot. But y'all, I just want to say, disclaimer first, my skin is not the best it's been. If you were watching my Instagram story yesterday when I posted a no filter, no makeup, no nothing, my skin looked amazing. What happened today? Hormonal breakouts. So I do have a breakout here. Do have one here. And I have some little stuff, but when I say my skin has been doing really, really well, it's been clear. I don't know if you guys could even tell. I still have some dark marks. Those will just take a long time to go away. That's just how it is. Nothing happens overnight. But after using this for 4 weeks, and for the most part, I have been using it about 3 to 4 times a week. I did go ahead and put on the eye guards, only because when you look down, you do see the light. And I don't know. I preferred it, especially when I'm like lying down looking at my phone. I don't want to like look down and see the light. But it works. It's great. It's just about time to clean this off. Now, they do recommend cleaning this off with like just a wet cloth. You use like a sanitizing wipe. That would be really good. This is just a cream. A few things that I did notice, like I've shown you guys that I do get little bruises on my face after using it. It's not from it being strapped too tight. It is actually just from the light, but they go away by morning, promise you. And your skin does look a lot better after. So some of the biggest improvements is obviously my complexion. I feel like it is getting clear. The dark marks are going away little by little. I haven't been picking at my face because I'm using this mask. I'm staying very, very consistent with my skincare routine. Noticeably, I've been told that my complexion is clearing up. It's getting, like, my face looks brighter. Not just because it's getting cold. I'm sure that it is definitely because of this mask and the products that I've been using. You need to use it with your skincare routine. It even says so on their website, in the little information booklet. Do not neglect your skincare routine because you have a fancy, expensive device. No, it's to help your skincare routine and your skin. Okay? The biggest thing that I've noticed is the texture. I have always had texture skin. Always. Like right here where I would highlight. When I say, other than like now because of like I'm getting some hormonal breakouts, my skin has been so smooth. Like I notice it when I'm cleansing with my hands. Like it's just been so smooth. And I know it's because of this, because nothing else that I've ever used has helped with texture. So shout out to that. Now, some things that I do want to bring attention to, I've only been using on the automatic setting, which is 20 minutes. The booklet says that you can get about 2 hours of battery life out of this. I'm going to say that that is not correct. And I'm going to say that because after you use your mask 4 times. After 4 times, you have to charge it. And I did say in the very first check-in that as soon as you turn it on, you lose 1 battery, like, chunk. So just keep that in mind. It's not a big deal, just letting you guys know that if you pick it up and you're like, oh, okay, it says 1 bar of battery, you don't have enough battery to use a mask for the 20 minutes. You just don't. I literally tried that. I was like, okay, let's see. It says 1 bar, let's do it. You will run out halfway through. So keep that in mind. Just make sure that you remember to charge it. You should use it 3 to 5 times a week. I have not used it 5 times a week as yet, but it is safe enough. I have not gotten burned. You guys know that was a big thing for me and I was afraid of that, but it's really, really good. Like I have used it 4 times a week and I love it. It's just something, it's not even like a hindrance. You could walk around with it. It's lightweight, and because it has the straps on the back, you would really just have to hold this little battery pack remote and you'll be good. Easy to, comfortable. It is comfortable enough that you can lay down and take a nap. I've done it. Just saying, you guys can do it too. And overall, I really do enjoy this mask. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in my skin, but I'm telling you, in my story yesterday, I'm gonna put it up here, because my skin looked so good and I was waiting in the drive-thru at McDonald's. But yeah, I actually really highly recommend this mask. Now, because this mask is on the luxury side, I definitely just recommend saving up your money to get it. Definitely. If you really have issues with your skin, if you don't have problem spending that coin, go ahead and purchase one. I'll leave the link down below in the description. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get anything for it. Don't worry. But I think this is a game changer. If you have textured skin, if you have problems with your skin, not only does it kind of forces you to be strict about your skincare routine. You guys know that I fell off this year a lot. Just because life and stress and depression. But I've been really sticking to my skincare routine just to make sure that I use this mask for you guys and give you guys a real first impressions, a real review. But after like the week 2, and I started noticing like the texture was improving, I was like, oh no, I'm using this for me now. This is about me. But I really do highly recommend it. Definitely put on your Christmas list because it is about 225 doll hairs online. So that's just something to keep. Listen, I don't know if there's gonna be a Black Friday sale. I don't know if there's gonna be. This is something I definitely highly recommend. If you guys remember that last one that was a joke, okay, and burned me, then you know that I'm not joking about this, okay? And mom, because it didn't burn me, so you don't get to laugh. But that is it, guys. I just want to give you my final thoughts on this. If you guys see any... Sorry. Today is not a good example because my skin has just not been... It's actually pretty good for having hormonal breakouts right now, but tomorrow it will be great. It will be. If you guys want to update on my current skincare routine, make sure you check out my video from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I put a card somewhere where I just show you my update skincare routine using this mask. I do not use a toner when I use this mask. You can afterward because your face has to be completely dry when you use this. But I just don't. I just feel like I don't need to, and this definitely helps. Try it. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you go ahead and like the video. For me, it's just a free way to help me out and support my channel. If you guys are interested in this mask, I'm always so tempted to do a giveaway. I don't know. If you guys would like to try the mask, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to force you guys to engage with me before I make any promises to give you guys anything, because I know how y'all are. But that is it. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew, so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday, like clockwork. Every single Monday, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.